Finally on to the last boss. Ooh, but we can't do it here. We need to head on over to the Nether. So, we might as well make use of one of our passive items. And off we go. No, I forgot an item to take me back to the other one. Oh, there's a few stuff up here for me to get rid of too. From previous playing around here. You can survive. Let him wander. Okay, so for this boss, what do you need? Well, you need a Piglin. Well, a Piglin and a Piglin Brute. Then you also need a netherite ingot. So ideally, you'd go and summon this boss in a bastion, since that's where you get both Piglins spawning. But if we can just spawn two near each other and we offer them up in netherite ingots, they took it. And then in comes the boss. Damn it, it's still too long. So you tempt them with this filth, disgusted that you're using netherite ingots instead of gold. And we get Malric, the Golden King, in some pretty shabby gear. But this is his first phase, so we'll play around. Okay, his first ability on 1, Royal Guards. So he summons 2 Piglins, an attacker, and a defender. Pretty simple, nothing too special. On 2, Flash of Gold, which I do really like. So you can see a little flash on your screen, and then he teleports behind you. So whatever way you're facing, he's going to go in the opposite direction. And then on 3, Kneel Before Me. So he slows you down, and he forces you to kneel with the weight of gold. Right? The crushing weight of gold. So, it doesn't really do anything to negatively affect you. It's just more symbolic and very, very flavorful. And then on 4, we've got Tainted Wealth. He spawns a bunch of gold ingots near things, and they have the Tainted lore tag on them. So, if you pick them up, you're gonna get punished. He uses the ability again, we get crushed. But I don't think we're close enough to him to see the text, which I need to fix. Right. Or it's just not using it. Either way, he drops an anvil on anyone holding the gold. As for his enrage mechanic, well, we're going to need a lot more. In fact, I can do it this way. So, if you have 64 ingots, he will now be able to enrage. Plays his little horn. He properly gears himself in gold armor with a sword and a totem of... Are they Undying? Is that what the word is? Yeah, Totem of Undying. And, of course, he has new abilities. So, besides from Royal Guard, Judgment is his enraged tag. So, the Piglin deems you worthy for Judgment. Then Wealth is power. Anyone carrying gold feels much stronger. So, we should also get buffs from that. And granted, we're too far away again. Where'd you go? There you are. We need to increase the range on their abilities. I think it's like 20 blocks. So we got strength, because we have 64. I cut it down to 8. We do get strength, but it's only level 3. So you want to stack up. Although he has a few other abilities that punish you if you have too much gold. And then I think if we just have 1, we still get strength 3. So I think it might be 16 then, is the second bracket. Nope, 32 maybe? No, okay, so it's 1 or 64. If you have 1, you still get strength. If you have 64, you get a huge boost to your strength. But on his other abilities, he's gone again, isn't he? Bad. Stay still. So he's got Flash and Golden Quake. See it again. So he jumps on you essentially and slams you with a whole bunch of gold. Pretty neat. On 3, Kneel, and then Overwhelming Greed. So, bits of tainted gold crumble and become suffocating. If you're holding gold, you're going to be trapped in this area effect cloud that does instant damage. We'll try and use it near Piglin. It should damage them as well. Oh, and of course the boss has run off again. Bad. Wouldn't be too bad in survival because they'd go straight for you. Oh, you took a little bit of damage, but not enough for me to showcase. There we go. They do take instant damage. It lasts for a while, and obviously you're stuck under there. I think I'll increase the damage to really punish the player for holding the gold. And then finally on 4, he wants to stay still. He has Mighty Swing, which is a directional attack. So whichever way he's facing, he will sweep all the entities in front of him, including himself if he's dumb enough to run into it, apparently. He has a huge amount of HP, so you can see it's not really doing enough damage. We swing, we're barely doing anything either. So you can just imagine, it's not something you want to be in front of, so you don't really want him facing you. Ooh, it's very hard to show off in creative, but I don't want to do survival because I will just die with the number of people around us. And then his drops. His drops are the most unique. He can drop his full set of armor as well as his weapon. His weapon is going to be very neat. I haven't actually built it yet, but it has a bunch of new, how to phrase it, special abilities. So aside from all my normal weapon abilities, I think I've added 25 to the game. This weapon alone has one new one, and then there's 5 or so other ones I want to add. And essentially this is what we're going to use the boss souls for, is for crafting special weapons and armor. We got him. I don't think he dropped anything from the kill command. No. But he definitely needs a little bit of tweaking. But still, I'm very proud of all his abilities. His ground slam, his swing attack, even the gold mechanic I really enjoy. If I had more time, I'd probably take it a lot further. But I think this is the right complexity for bosses for Minecraft, to still have them feel sort of like the base game. Because I know a lot of mods introduce bosses, and some of them are over the top, some of them are very simplistic, like the Wither. I think I have done a decent job, not to toot my own horn, but I've done a decent job balancing them. And it will definitely be fun playing around with them. I think I've got like, how many things left to do? 3 or 4? And then I can finally just polish it all and send it to the internet. Hopefully, there's some of you out there who want to try it out, play it with me, at least help me test. But I myself look really forward to actually being able to take all this and play it in survival. Execute in, right, for dimension, perfect. TP, no, I need run. TP, there we go. I can just put the coordinates. So 0 to 100, 0 is home. Yeah, so not only do we have the whole normal mob system, so all of these passive abilities I've given to the mobs, every mob in the game. I probably will end up porting it for 1.20 once they finish the camels and sniffer, so that way I can add in their abilities. Then of course we have our 12 bosses. The last one I do want to do is make a few elite enemies and give them at least 1 extra ability each. I've got some space on the back of these boards, so like this one where I've filled it in, I can fill in on this side. Fortunately, I did not plan properly, and I can't put any command blocks on this side or this side. They're outside the boundary of the chunk. Is it F3G? Yeah, there we go. So yeah, so the chunk ends here. So if I put any command blocks here, they won't actually be loaded. It's a bit unfortunate. We'll get rid of the horn because I'm shifting. I don't want to accidentally teleport. But other than that, we've got the elite mobs to finish off, a villager system. I want to improve all of their jobs. And then I have a really, really ambitious last goal to build. In thinking about it, I'm pretty sure I can get it done, but you'll have to wait and see. Anyway, hope you enjoyed. Thanks for watching. See ya.